So this is IB, which is Vs by 2 into HIE plus Rs. Now, so I got IB value. So to get V naught, what I have to do? I have to substitute this IB value in this equation. So V naught is going to be minus HFE into Vs by 2 into HIE plus Rs into Rs. So this is nothing but minus HFE RC by 2 into HIE plus Rs into Vs. So this is V naught. So what is my AD? Differential gain. AD is going to be V naught by Vs for different signals, which is nothing but minus HFE RC by 2 into HIE plus Rs. Now, so this is the differential gain for the two different signals given to the differential amplifier or difference amplifier. Now, I found AD, and but this negative sign will not affect it because we take, to find the CMRR, we take modulus of AD and AC we will take. So this minus sign will not have any effect on it. Now you just remember this formula. Now I go to calculate the second circuit, which is the circuit for calculating AC. That is, I want to find the common mode signal gain. Now, so to find the common mode signal, I take this circuit as it is. As usual, to make the AC signal analysis, we will make this DC signals as 0. That means we will ground VCC at VE. So I am going to draw the equivalent of this circuit. So now you can observe that. To find the common mode gain AC, what I have to do? So the sources are considered as Vs1 will be considered as Vs, and Vs2 will also be considered as Vs. In the previous case we have taken Vs by 2, and in the present case we are taking Vs. Why we are taking Vs means my common mode signal is going to be Vc. Common mode signal is going to be Vc. And what is this Vc? Common mode signal is going to be Vs1 plus Vs2 by 2. Average of the two input signals will give my common mode voltage. So this is going to be Vs plus Vs by 2, which is nothing but 2 Vs by 2. So this is Vs. So finally what I want to get is Vs. To get Vs, I have adjusted my inputs such that I will get the input differential input, that is the difference of these two inputs should be Ds, and this is my output. So V naught by Vs, I will get finally AC. V naught by Vs, which is nothing but common mode gain AC. To calculate this, I am using these values. So now, I think it will be clear for you. Next. So now in this circuit, what I have taken? I have taken Vs as my source. So now I am writing the equivalent. So this is Rs and this is HI, and this is my signal source, here plus, here minus Vs, and this is Rs, and this is HI, and this is going to be HFE, IB, same thing, and my RC, this will be ground, so it will come down, and this is going to be RC, and this is V0, this is V0, and this is plus, this is minus. Now, what is my emitter terminal? This is base, and this is collector, and this is my emitter terminal. Here, my emitter is not grounded, but only VEE will be grounded for AC analysis. So, this terminal is present. This terminal is present. So, that is going to be my 2R. Why we have taken 2RE? So, if I want to get RE here, if my coupled emitter should be RB, then individual resistance should be 2RE. What we have learnt. This 2RE, this 2RE aithe rendu parallel combination RE vastadi. But we are taking one transistor separately. That is the reason we have separated this resistance RE as parallel combination of 2RE and 2R. So the same 2RE will come here. Now, let us analyze this. So what is my V0? V0 is equal to, same thing will happen, minus HFE IB into RC. Same. Current ilage kada veltundi. Now, so what is my IB? What is my IB? To find IB, what I have to do? I have to calculate this IB. So my current will start from positive terminal. So this will be IB, and the current which is flowing, and now the current which is flowing here is going to be IE. So emitter current. So what is my IE is going to be? What is my IE? The current flowing here is going to be IB plus IC. IB plus IC, where IC is the collector current. So IE is equal to IB plus HFE IB is the current flowing here. HFE IB is the current flowing here. IC is nothing but, so IC is nothing but the current flowing through the collector. So IC, which is the current flowing into this IB. So here IC is going to be HFE IB. So what is my IE? IE is nothing but IB plus IC. IB plus IC. And what is IB? IB is IB. And what is IC? IC is HFE IB. So what I can write? The current flowing in this is going to be IE is equal to IB into 1 plus HFE. So now, if I take this loop equation, what will happen? Now, I will start with this. So my current is flowing in this direction, so it will be plus, it will be minus, and the current through this is IB. So I am starting from this point, so I encountered with the terminal plus, so current is IB and the resistance is going to be Rs. And plus the same current flowing through this. So this is also IB plus, IB HI, because here higher potential, here this is the lower potential, and my positive terminal is touching first. Next here the same current, the combined current is flowing through this. So this is the higher potential, this is the lower potential, and so plus I am getting plus positive terminal first, and this is the resistance to RE, and my current is going to be IE. My current is going to be IE, and again I am touching negative terminal here, so minus Vs is equal to 0. So this is my loop equation. So here IB RS plus IB HIE, and IE can be written as IB into 1 plus HFE. So plus 2RE into 1 plus HFE IB is equal to Vs. If I take IB as common, then what I will get? RS plus HIE plus 1 plus HFE into 2R is equal to Vs. So what is my IB is going to be? What is my IB is going to be? My IB is going to be Vs by RS plus HIE plus 1 plus HFE into 2R. Now, I will substitute this value in the previous equation, which is going to be V0 is equal to minus HFE RC into IB. In that equation, then substitute chestanu IB value. So, what is my V0 is going to be? Minus HFE into RC into what is IB? IB is going to be Vs by RS plus HIE plus 1 plus HFE into 2R. So if I take this Vs to this side, V0 by Vs is going to be minus HFE RC by RS plus HIE plus 1 plus HFE into 2RE. So this is my common mode signal gain AC. So what is my CMRR is going to be? So you just remember what is the differential gain which we learnt in the previous session is that minus HFE RC by 2 into HIE plus RS. This is the differential gain we got, and this is the common mode gain we will get here. Next. So what is my CMRR is going to be? My CMRR is common mode rejection ratio is going to be modulus of differential gain by common gain. So here what is my differential gain? Minus HFE RC by 2 into HIE plus RS divided by minus HFE RC, not RS here, RC divided by RS plus HIE plus 1 plus HFE into 2RE. So this is my common mode rejection ratio. This is my common mode rejection ratio. Now these two terms will be cancelled out, and what is my value is going to be? So this is my gain CMRR. So RS plus HIE plus 1 plus HFE into 2RE by 2 into HIE plus RS. Now, let us think one thing here. What we need actually AC should be 0, 10 to 0. AC should tend to 0. So what is my common mode gain value. So this is the CMRR. You just remember it. You just note down it, and this is the CMRR. And what we need to design op amp actually is that your AC should tend to 0. Your AC should tend to 0. What is my AC value which I got here is that, what is my AC value I got here, that AC is equal to minus HFE RC divided by RS plus HIE plus 1 plus HFE into 2RE. So when this value will be 0, when this value will be very low, when this value, when this AC will be 0, if it tends to 0, then my CMRR will be maximum. When this value will be 0, when this denominator is very high, and this denominator is infinity. So to make this infinity, what you can change, or what we can alter, is that RE value. So if you take RE value very high, if you take RE value very high, then there will be some DC load line problems will come. That means if RE is very high, emitter supply also should be very high, emitter current will be very high. If emitter current is very high, then there will be a change in IC, and if there is a change in IC, then there will be a shift in the DC load line and DC operating point. So which will cause the effect on the amplification itself. So to avoid that, so what we are going to do is, some techniques are there, and for EEE students, those are not required for you. For ECE students, they have to learn them very elaborately. Constant current source method and current mirror method, like that some methods are there. So some modification is desired or required here. So some diodes are added here to get the value very minimum. That means this value should be maximum, such that without altering this RE value. So that is not necessary for EEE students. So this is about the difference amplifier gain formula. This is about the difference amplifier analysis and the gain formula. With this we will conclude our topic.